30-minute time limit. And introducing first, weighing in at 248 pounds, from Cocoa Beach, Florida, Sammy Six Guns Jr.
Well, here he comes. He is confident. He is cocky. He's eccentric. He's full of himself, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sammy Six Guns Jr., and he's got the fanny pack on tonight. And oh my goodness, he told me before the match that all the ladies are gonna love what he's wearing. And he's wearing those tiger striped tights tonight. He told me he is a tiger in the bedroom. And if any of these beautiful women in Utah want a shot at him, they better stand in line.
And the next competitor, weighing in at 195 pounds, from Salt Lake City, Utah, he is Zack James!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen a professional wrestling match, you are about to see one now. Two of the top competitors in all of the independent wrestling scene, I believe, in the nation. Sammy Six Guns taking on the incredible, the high-flying, the athletic one, Zack James. This is going to be one heck of a match, ladies and gentlemen, as Zack James now makes his way around the ring. He pops himself into the ring. Look at the athleticism.
Unbelievable. Now, I think it's interesting, and you may have mentioned it, that Sierra Rose, who normally accompanies him to the ring, is not here. And that may be significant.
Sierra Rose, of course, just lost her UCW-Zero Women's Division Championship, and now we got a new referee, Noah Wood. We're really excited to have him. He's been training under senior referee Junior Greenhorn now. The bell is rung, and it looks like Zack James and Sammy Six Guns, a nice show of sportsmanship, Commissioner, as they shake hands in the middle of the ring.
I want to say something. Is this a stacked card or what?
I'm going to tell you, before you got over here, I was saying that if you've never seen a professional wrestling match, you are about to see one now, because two of the top, I believe, top talents in all of independent wrestling are in the ring right now here in UCW-Zero.
And I mean what I say. I mean, I do this all over the country, and I can tell you something. Every time I come home to UCW, which is my home promotion, it is always amazing to me because we have such great talent, and this is a match that I made sure I was here for.
Zack James, he can find a way out of any hold there is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the master of reversing holds, getting out of holds. And now Sammy Six Gun with a nice arm bar on Zack James. And, oh, he takes Zack James over. A nice arm drag, if you will.
You know, and this is going to be technical, but it's also going to be brutal. Because each guy can wrestle, but they are very, very strong in the ring.
Absolutely. Sammy Six Guns outweighs Zack James by, well, quite a few pounds, but Zack James can out-wrestle, I think, anybody.
Well, you got almost 55 pounds.
Absolutely. Sammy Six Guns, a well-tested veteran, but so is Zack James. And Six Guns now, again, with that modified arm drag, takes Zack James right over. And Zack James looks over at Sammy Six Guns like, you know what? You are as good as they say you are.
You know how innovative these gentlemen are in here? That was a test of strength, double arm drag. Have you ever seen that?
I have never seen that, and folks, I know that takes a lot of strength. He pulled Zack James right over, and now Zack James calling for a test of strength. Not sure this is the smartest idea.
But I think he's got something in his sleeve. I don't think that he's going to just try and muscle the guy. See? Look at that.
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah.
How is
wait
that?
a minute.
Oh, no. It could be it. This could be it.
That's a submission move. It will not
Let's
be
see.
long.
Here we go. And the crowd behind Zack James.
Well, it looks like Six Guns almost had Zack James's shoulders. Look at the strength of Sammy
Oh,
Six Guns
my
Jr.
goodness. Look at that.
Wow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. He just threw him like a sack of potatoes over the ropes.
But Zack James did not go over.
Oh, and
Six
look
Guns.
at that. You know what's interesting is Sammy Six Guns was trained by his father, Sammy Six Guns Sr. I don't know if you've seen the... Oh, we almost had a number one contender. Sammy Six Guns Sr. is an old school You ever see those pictures of those guys lifting up the big circular things in the circus? The
Absolutely.
strongman?
Yeah,
that was his
yeah.
dad.
You're
and that
kidding
was
me.
a move. No. And that's where he learned to wrestle, and that was a move that his dad would be proud of.
Six Guns now beginning to get a bit more aggressive. Some shots to Zack James, shoots him off. Sidewalk slam by Sammy Six Guns Jr.
And here's where the strength starts to show. Here's where the weight difference starts to show. As a wrestler, Deacon, when you are in the ring with someone bigger than you, what are you doing at these times? What is Zack James telling himself right now?
Well, Zack's thinking, I cannot take a series of these big thunderous moves by Sammy Six Guns. He knows he's got to outsmart him, and he may have done it right there.
Wow.
Two count by our referee. But Zack, oh my goodness.
That was exactly, oh my goodness. You know what? And he couldn't get the full force of that because the referee was in the way, so he had to hesitate. We might have a number one contender in Zack James had the referee not been in the way.
Here comes the high flyer, Zack James. We've seen this a few times.
Oh, and missile drop kick, springboard missile drop kick. Let's see if he's got it. And that's where having the lesser weight, where you have a disadvantage. When you go for that pin, your full body weight is on a stronger man.
Zack James has got to realize that he's not going to outpower Sammy Six Guns here tonight. He's going to have to out-wrestle him, which is no small task in and of itself. And Zack James, though, he has got 1,001 submission holds. He's got holds that you and I can't even name, Commissioner MK.
You know what? It's amazing to watch him train. It's amazing to watch him train the younger generation. Zack James is just an all-around. Oh, look at that! Standing power slam.
There is the strength of Sammy Six Guns, that scoop slam, and boy, is he a strong guy in there.
Unbelievable. What I was saying about Zack James is he's just an amazing individual, and these people who are here live are really being treated here to one of the better matches that I've ever booked or I've ever seen in UCW.
And now Sammy Six Guns walking over to Zack James. It looks like he's going to exact some punishment on Zack James right now. Shoots him off. Reversal of the Irish whip. Oh, my goodness, and Sammy Six Guns misses.
Oh, big knee to the chin.
Nice knee by Zack James.
Oh, and he hit him in the chest there. Now, I know why he did that. He did that not only to knock him down, but to take away his wind.
Absolutely. You knock the wind out of the guy. That's the gasoline. That's what keeps Sammy Six Guns going.
Oh, curb stomp.
This could be it.
That's it. Oh, it's it. Oh, my goodness. How did he get out of that?
And Commissioner MK, I don't know if you noticed the sound technical wrestling of Zack James. He not only picked up that right leg of Sammy Six Guns, he hooked the other one with his own leg, and Sammy Six Guns still able to kick out of that.
Strength. That's all I can say. Now, I want to mention that the winner of this match is going to be the number one contender going for a clash here.
Wait a minute. Zack James now, do you see how oh, my goodness.
Oh,
that was
throat.
too low. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. A big throat chop and a super kick.
This could be it. And
wow.
Zack James kicked out again.
Unbelievable. Really quickly, the winner of this will face the winner of the Ultra X title match later tonight, which is Jason Jackson versus champion Manny Fresh at our next show, February 21st.
Both these two opponents vying for gold because they know when you have the gold around your waist, you take in more money. You put food on the table for your family, or if you're single, as in the case of Sammy Six Guns, you got a lot more ladies coming after you.
Exactly. I am just impressed by both gentlemen to take the punishment that they're each giving each other.
Another neck breaker by Sammy Six Guns Jr., and Zack James is worse for the wear on that one, Commissioner. Zack James now trying to get up, mustering up any strength that he can. Sammy Six Guns now talking to the crowd. We'll see what happens next. Six Guns now going over to Zack James. Grabs him by the neck. He's going for a third one.
Oh, and look at that. He had the presence, the ring awareness to grab that rope. Oh, and pull that one down.
Look at the athletic ability. Oh, my.
Oh, and you know what's so funny is that was point and counterpoint. You had Sammy Six Guns scout him out, knew he was going for the Superman dive, duck, and Zack James able to adjust what he was going to do into that slide, that baseball slide. Oh!
Sammy Six Guns just caught that. Oh, my God.
Now talk about the apron and Now, where is the hardest part?
Ladies and gentlemen, the hardest part of the apron is clearly on the edges. That is steel on the outside of that ring. There is absolutely no give
No padding
on the outside of that ring. And Zack James, you can tell he may not get up from this. And Sammy Six Guns looks like he's as confident as ever, Commissioner.
Oh, wow. And that's a big man doing that.
Absolutely. A big man with tremendous athletic ability.
2 7/8.
Zack James kicks out of that one, and Sammy Six Guns looks incredulous right now, Commissioner. He cannot believe that Zack James kicked out of that, but I'll tell you one thing I can. I have seen Zack James on numerous occasions find a way.
Oh, look at this, an abdominal stretch.
You don't see this very often, but I've had this put on me, Commissioner MK.
Like I said, Sammy Six Guns Sr. taught this to Sammy Six Guns Jr. An old school move, but still effective.
Clearly an old school move, but it certainly inflicts a lot of new pain on Zack James, that's for sure, as James now delivers a couple of elbows, but there's the strength of Sammy Six Guns once again.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my.
Oh!
Crucifix! He's got it. No.
Wow, you know what, though? I think even though Zack James, oh, there we go, small package. Even though Zack James reversed that move, I think he took the brunt of it. I think that's going to be significant.
It could be. Now Zack James with another pin. And Sammy Six Guns just turns him right over. So impressed with the wrestling ability of these two incredible athletes. Six Guns once again with a pin. You notice one thing, Commissioner MK, these two are not scared to try for the pin, and that is the object of a professional wrestling match, to hold your opponent down for 3 seconds.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh, no. The clash. Oh, my. Oh! That's it. That is it. That's how you neutralize a giant right there.
He calls that move to ashes, and he, like a phoenix rising out from the ash. Zack James.
Oh, my goodness.
You're
Did we
kidding
just
me.
see that?
You're kidding me.
You know what? There's no losers in this match.
Absolutely not. And I tell you who doesn't lose tonight. That's the fans here in attendance, Commissioner MK.
They never lose. They never lose at a UCW show. There is a reason why they're best of state. This is it right here. High-risk maneuver.
And now it looks like Zack James is doing that. He's going to that top rope.
High risk.
He's going for another missile drop kick.
Oh!
Good God.
That's why they call it high risk.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be... He kicked out.
He kicked out. He kicked out. Now, let me ask you something. Is he just working on instinct? How does that happen?
It's instinct. It's guts. It's fortitude. Zack James has been in situations like this. He has got an incredible opponent here tonight in Sammy Six Guns. Somehow, he found a way to kick out of that.
Oh, and a chop. Our first plate of chops is served tonight.
And now Six Guns picking up Zack James. Let's see what he's doing now. Zack James reverses it, gets out of it. Oh, the famouser. Sammy Six Guns with the famouser. And again, Zack James kicks out.
You know what? Zack James has got to dig deep. He's got to find something to defeat this man because he's not going to overpower him.
You're telling me this is not the main event, Commissioner?
No, this is not. How amazing is this? We still have the Heavyweight Championship and the TLC match coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've said it once, we'll say it again. If you've never been to the UCW, wait a minute. What's he doing now?
Deadlifted him up, trying for the Uranagi.
Oh, wait a minute. Zack James now.
Zack James. He's getting him into a submission.
If he gets this in,
if
ladies
he gets
and gentlemen,
that in, it's over.
It's going to be it.
Oh.
For a second time, if he can lock those feet. If he can lock those feet.
Oh, my goodness. If he keeps that, I don't know. He can take the blood away. Oh, Sammy Six Gun not allowing this to happen.
Again, showing the strength. Wait a minute.
But look at that. He tapped.
That's it.
That's
it. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Your winner, Zack James.
A main event.